Hello and welcome to GIT Enterprise. If you are familiar with Git, the version control system, you should already be familiar with the power in its ability to merge and share code peer-to-peer with other developers. We are developers like you, and we want to use Git even when we are working in other enterprises. But there are problems to be solved. That's why we created GIT Enterprise. Major concerns of migration to the Git in the enterprise are authentication, authorization, and auditing. Git Enterprise enables all of them while leveraging the power of Git. Getting started is easy. Just go to the GITENT-SEM.com and create a new account. Enter your details and credentials and your account will automatically be created. We now need to create a new security domain. This action requires the validation of your identity, which is done by sending you an email, the one-time security token embedded in a URL. Click on the link and your domain is created. Simple and secure, isn't it? The security domain protects your organization's data and structure from the external world and allows full privacy and confidentiality of your code and members. You can now go and create a new repository. Enter your repository name and description, and you're done. To start using it, just go to the Help tab. Now copy and paste the instructions to clone it, and then configure your Git identity for the commit. You can now add a new file, commit to your local repository, and then push to Git Enterprise. There you go. What makes Git Enterprise different is the ability to verify your identity against every single commit. Let's pretend to be another user by telling Git that I am Mickey Mouse. Surprisingly, Git allows you to commit with anybody else's identity. You can do whatever you want locally. But when you try to push to Git Enterprise, permission denied. Identity has been corrected now, so let's try again. It works. Let's add another user to the security domain. This can be easily made by sending him an email. He will be able to self-register as we have done before. To share the repository with other members of your domain, go to the repository, click on Members, add a new user, done. Git Enterprise allows you to control the permissions of other users to pull, push, or even manage the administration of the entire repository. Git Enterprise supports fine-grained access control, branch-level security, very useful in the enterprise where only the release manager is authorized to push to the release branch for building a production release. Now let's create the release manager group. And associate a user to it. Now we grant a specific branch level permission to the repository. Done. Now only the members of Release Manager Group will be able to push to a release branch, while the rest of developers will continue to push to master. Let's now get to the last but not least important feature of the Git Enterprise, auditing, the most important feature for enterprise compliance. Let's go now to Domain Admin on the Audit tab and click on Reload. You can see that every single operation on the domain from the initial login has been traced in audit records. Similarly, the same is applied to every Git operation made on repository. Click on the repository, Audit tab, Reload, and there you go. Those are definitely strong arguments for convincing your organization that Git is ready for the enterprise, provides authentication, authorization, and full auditing for maximum compliance and security. All this is possible with Git Enterprise.